What's up guys, Bloodshed here. Today we're going to talk about should you augment your support gear, your ZDPS gear in Diablo 3. Now for those of you that don't know, augmenting your gear is referring to Caldesann's Despair. It's a recipe in Kanai's Cube, and you take a legendary gem and 3 flawless royals and you break it down and you can get vitality or main stat like on a chest piece or a weapon. This technique has become endgame for Diablo, as is Paragon farming. So with Paragon farming you can get pretty much limitless amounts of vitality or main stat, whatever you choose, and this is what Caldesann's Despair does. It gives you a near limitless amount of vitality or main stat to push your character to the brink, to push it to the limit, to really give us some limitless progression. Now, if you are a group DPS character or you're a solo pushing beast, this is 100% necessary. Obviously, you know this. You have to do this if you want to be competitive. If you want your group to have decent clear speeds and just to be as efficient as possible, you need to use augments. You need to use Caldesann's. Now Bloodshed, the question is, should a support character use augments on their gear? I would say basically no, not really. You shouldn't. The main reason for this is because, let's say for instance, with non-ancient gear, your monk or your Z-barb can survive like a GR 125, right? Well, the DPS in this era can't really take down a GR 125. So there's really no need for that. You know, you just want to get the best gear possible with the best stats possible, like whether you need cooldown or reduced resource costs or globe healing. Like you want to just make sure you hit all the different gear checks that you need. And besides that, I mean, there's so many damage reduction modifiers like Spirit Guards and Lefebvre's Soliloquy, and you know what I mean, and Ignore Pain, right, for barbs. So there's lots of different ways that you can actually survive. You're pretty much the ZDPS, so you're stacking survivability, and you're just there to kind of help out your group. Like you don't need to do damage, so you can use like esoteric and all that things. Long story short, the damage can't keep up with your survivability, so you don't really need it. Now there are situations where I'd say, you know what, it would make sense to actually augment your support gear. Like let's say you don't want to play anything else for the season, you're just a support player. Like you just want to play with your friends, you're not ever the group DPS, you don't solo push. And I would say, yeah, I mean, it's your character. You might as well give yourself some more progression than just Paragon farming. Go ahead and augment your gear. I don't see what the harm is. And besides, like let's say you get a pair of gloves and they have vitality on that, you can actually roll the vitality off and get something that's more meaningful, since you don't really need vitality if you augment your gear, right? You're gonna have so much vitality that you can actually roll your vitality off your gear at a certain point and get more meaningful stats, whether it be attack speed or cooldown or whatever you need for your specific class. So it does have some value to augmenting your gear with, you know, vitality or main stat, but typically you just want to use a ZDPS character to farm Paragon for your main character, right? You just want to feed your main character power levels basically. If you main support, augment it. If you don't main support, don't augment it. I would probably augment my T13 speed farming character before I augment my support character, just because it's just not necessary. It would be kind of cool to think about, like, you know what, I have not died all season, all my gear's augmented, I'm a beast, man, I have no deaths this season, I play support main. That's kind of cool to think about. If you guys want to know how to farm Paragon effectively by getting pools of reflection, since not dying you would never lose your pools of reflection, I'll go ahead and put the video up here on the screen. If you guys have any questions like these, go ahead and post them down in the comments below. I was on Discord today with my clan and someone had asked me this question, and I thought, you know what, maybe other people are curious, since people in my clan are curious about you augmenting your gear or not, so I thought I would make a video and kind of put it out there. Big shout out to all my Patreon bros. We're growing strong. They just implemented the Discord Patreon integration, so you actually get unique chat rooms and I think different colors on your names and things like that. I'm still learning it, but there's new Patreon Discord integration, so more perks are coming your way. Thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate all the support you guys give me. Every time you guys take the time to like one of my videos, comment, I do read all the comments and I do appreciate everything. We have a long way to go. We're still growing, and you know what I mean? It's never gonna stop. We're always gonna wanna climb. So that's all for me today, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. This is the Bloodshed, and I'm out of here. Peace.